Hello and welcome back to a new video, which this week is all about the wardrobe essentials for the party season. Now, when I was putting this video together or looking for ideas to include in this video, I found that a lot of party pieces were selling out really quickly, especially anything with a sequin on it. So I've had a good hunt around. I have found some pieces which will all be linked down in the description box below, but I also wanted to give you some idea for things that you might have had in your wardrobe from previous seasons that you can use this year as well, and perhaps wear them in different ways. And the third thing that I wanted to do was give you some ideas of how to get great cost per wear from those pieces, because we really don't want to buy an item of clothing which we're only going to wear for a couple of times at Christmas, sometimes maybe even only once at Christmas, and then it doesn't get seen again until next Christmas when you think, actually I'd quite like something new. So lots of ideas in here for you, so let's get into the video. So first of all, what should you be looking for? Well, of course it depends on what events, what occasions you've got over the Christmas season. And again, things are up in the air a little bit as I film this video, but I'm hoping that we are going to be able to go out and meet with friends and relatives and do some partying. So as I mentioned, sequins have been big this season, and I've noticed also that there is a lot of satin around as well. And one of those other popular Christmas fabrics hasn't been around quite so much, and that's velvet. But to be honest, velvet never dates, so I think it is still worth looking for velvet pieces for your wardrobe as well. And there are items that you can wear sort of throughout December and even into January. So thinking about that cost per wear. So sequins, satin and velvet are my three kind of fabrics. The other one which you often see at Christmas, which again there hasn't been quite so much of this year, is lace. We seem to be going all out for the sparkle this year with sequins. And then of course at Christmas we always get those Christmassy colours. So of course we have black, but if you want to move away from black, things like burgundies, reds, greens, rich jewel colours, a little bit of purple has been sprinkled in there as well, but there's also been some more unusual colours. If you watch my satin skirt video, which I will link for you up here, you'll see that there's also been some limey greens around as well. We've also had some icy blues and some pastel pinks. So you don't have to stick to those traditional Christmas colours if you don't want to. And the other colour that I really like to use at Christmas and throughout the party season is a white or cream or your version of white. So that kind of winter white look, which I think looks really expensive and elegant, but obviously you have to be careful with the red wine and the greasy food when you're wearing it. So I'm going to run through a few pieces which I think you may already have in your wardrobe, and if you have, I'm going to be slotting in some outfit pictures to give you some ideas of how to wear those. Pieces which you might not have in your wardrobe, which you should be able to find on the high street, and as I said, anything that I find for you which is either from my collection that is still available or alternatives to those, I will link down in the description box for you. And I also want to mention my Like to Know It shop, where you'll also find lots of outfit ideas as well. So starting with tops, it's always a good idea to have some cami tops in your wardrobe, and I've got a couple of options here for you. A little cream silk cami or perhaps a black silk cami is always a great option to have in the wardrobe, because you can put them underneath things like velvet jackets, you can put them underneath knitwear to make knitwear look a little bit more special, and they're also a starting point of an outfit. So I've got one cream silk one in here, and then I've got a black jersey, sort of longer line one. And the reason that I like this one and have this one in my wardrobe is because I do have a couple of pairs of sort of festive leggings in here. So this with the leggings works really well to create that nice long lean line, and obviously it covers and skims over the tummy area so that I can feel really confident in wearing a pair of leggings. And then perhaps I'd put a velvet jacket or a silky jacket over the top of this. The other sort of camisole that I like to have in the wardrobe are these kind of jersey lacy ones, and this one was really inexpensive. It came from Uniqlo. They do lots of different colours. Other places to find these are Phase 8, quite often do them, and Jigsaw do them as well. But also if you do a search on John Lewis, you will find lots of versions of these as well. And then moving on, some other little tops that are really useful to have in the wardrobe. This one I've had for a couple of years. I bought it when I went to Dallas a few years ago. It's got a jersey underlayer, but then it's got this kind of chiffon top to it. Again, it is black, but you can find things like this in other colours. I have a similar kind of thing in a burgundy colour, which was very inexpensive from John Lewis. So look out for that kind of thing, because that little sort of chiffon top to it just makes it a little bit more dressy. As I mentioned, satin is big this year. This one, if you've watched any of my Christmas videos before, you'll have seen this top. I've had this for about 5 or 6 years. It's a really old one. I got it from Eileen Fisher many years ago. And it's one that comes out regularly, and I wear it both summer and winter. So talking about cost per wear, this is the kind of thing that is useful to have in your wardrobe, because I wear it at Christmas, but equally I wear it in the summertime with a pair of palazzo pants or a pair of skinny trousers, and it kind of just dresses that up. I quite often take it on holiday with me as well for a top to wear in the evenings. Now, I did mention sequins. This little sort of t-shirty style top is from Marks and Spencer's. They did it in 3 different colours. They've done it in a kind of silvery colour, and they've also done it in black. It was selling really fast. I managed to get mine just in time, but if there are any left, I will link them for you. But there are a few other sequin tops around. Again, I'll link anything that is still available for you. I did put a page of sequin pieces in my Like to Know It shop as well, so I'll link that for you, and hopefully some of those will still be available. But obviously a sequin top just instantly says Christmas, and this is something that you probably are only going to wear during the festive season. But the great thing about this one is that it was £29.50, so it's not like it's breaking the bank for a party outfit. And the other nice thing about it is it's all lined in this sort of jersey fabric, so it's really comfortable to wear as well. So even at that sort of high street price, you can get some really great sequin pieces. Other places to look are Monsoon and Mint Velvet have done quite a lot of sequins as well, and slightly more expensive Ted Baker. And then velvet tops, again, a velvet top instantly says Christmas. This one again is old, but I have seen a really lovely wrap one. I'll pop a picture in for you here, which Whistles have done in 2 colours. They did it in a blue. I can't remember what the other colour is, but as I say, I'll pop a picture in for you, and I will link that one for you. But a velvet top is really great to wear with skirts. Again, it looks great with a pair of wide leg trousers. So if you've got an old pair of wide leg trousers in your wardrobe, perhaps black or a navy, pair it with a velvet top and instantly you've got something which is a little bit more festive. So it's giving you that cost per wear. And equally, a velvet top can look just as good, say, with a pair of jeans and a pair of perhaps gold ballet pumps that you could wear for drinks in the pub. It's not too overdressed. And then another good option to have in your wardrobe if you want to do that kind of winter white look is a cream or ivory shirt or blouse. And if you go for something that's long line like this one, which was from Phase 8, I think 2 years ago, but I think they might still have it, or if not, they've done something very similar. Then this looks really nice with a pair of slim leg trousers, and I think that cream, especially in the evening where it's sort of bringing light up to your face, is a really good look over Christmas. And you can always dress it up with some sparkly earrings as well. So this is something which you could have in your wardrobe and wear throughout the season and into the spring and autumn as well. Then moving on to knits, you know I love a sparkly knit. I love love these paired with a pair of velvet jeans as a sort of quite casual party or evening look, but they also look really nice with satin skirts. I'll pop a picture in here of me wearing this one with one of my satin skirts. And again, they're the kind of thing that can be a little bit more relaxed. So even if you're wearing a pair of sort of cashmere lounge trousers at home, just popping a sparkly knit with it just makes it that little bit more Christmassy. So for that period between Christmas and New Year where you might not be doing too much and you just want to be at home, cosy, but still be a bit festive, then I think a sparkly knit is a really nice thing to have in the wardrobe. And obviously they're that little bit warmer as well. So if you are going out and you know it's going to be a bit chilly, then a sparkly knit is quite a good idea. Now I popped this one in here because although it's not particularly festive, the fact that it is quite sort of lightweight kind of makes it a little bit more dressy, a little bit more eveningy. And this is the one that I would then pop that little camisole underneath, so you see that little bit of lace there. Then my plan was to pair it with a pair of velvet trousers. So that then kind of dresses down the velvet trousers a little bit, but still gives you that festive look. And also because it's in one of those sort of rich kind of Christmassy colours, it's something that would work really well. Now I won't dwell too long on the satin skirts because I did do a whole video about them, but they have appeared in so many different colours this season. This one I saw and knew that I instantly had to get it because it's a great colour for me. This one is from Ghost, and Ghost have done lots of different colours of this as well. So if you don't like the green, there are other options. There's a lovely neutral champagne colour. If you've got cool colouring, there's a really nice pale icy blue. So again, I will link those for you. But the thing about satin skirts is they are so versatile. And again, watch that video on my satin skirt to see lots of different ways to wear this. But pair it with your sparkly knits. I will probably wear that combination on Christmas Day, so I've got a real sparkle going on there with my satin. They are really good friends together. They look great together. Now, as far as trousers are concerned, I've mentioned winter white. I think having a pair of cream or white trousers, especially if they're tailored or wide leg, in your wardrobe throughout the year, they are a great option as a dressy item. You can wear them to parties, lunches, evening events, day events. They really are so versatile. And obviously I can dress these up for Christmas, perhaps with a sparkly top. Equally, I would pair them with the velvet. I have a lovely sort of winter white look with the blouse as well. And with your sort of sparkly knit too. So I think they're a really good versatile piece to have in the wardrobe. And these are one of those items that you will get really good cost per wear from. Another option is the sparkly sort of palazzo pant. These were quite inexpensive from Phase 8. I think it was last year, but Phase 8 are always really good at this sort of thing, and they do sort of matching co-ords as well, so you can quite often find a matching top that goes with them. But these, because they're a wide leg sort of jersey trouser, I would just wear them with a cosy knit as well. So you're doing that kind of opposite of the sparkly knit and the cosy trousers, with doing the sparkly trousers and the cosy knit, but also with other pieces of knitwear as well. Or if you did want to dress them up more, then putting them perhaps with that top. Equally, I would pair them with the satin top. I'd even pair them with the blouse as well, and the knit. And then also perhaps with the little black camisole and put a velvet jacket over the top. So you've got so many options with that one pair of trousers. And the other thing to think about is if you're going out for several dinners, when you're sat down at the table, it's the top half of you that people see. So if you wear the same pair of trousers to a couple of events, it doesn't really matter if you swap your tops around. And obviously that's the great benefit of having a capsule wardrobe of pieces that mix and match together. Now this is one sparkly item which I did find and which I think they do still have available, and these are from Mint Velvet. They are leggings, so I would wear them with a longer top down over the top of them. They were really reasonable. I think they were £69. But the other thing I liked about them is, again, they have this lovely smooth lining. So when you put them on, they are so comfortable to wear. And they've got a really nice stretch waistband. So again, the kind of thing that you could dress up. I'd perhaps pair them with a pair of silver shoes, or a pair of shoes with a little bit of sparkle on them. But again, you could dress them down with one of your cosy knits as well. And although they are just a Christmas item, because again there are so many different ways that you could wear them, I think they are quite a good option to have in the wardrobe because they're sort of instantly festive. And as I said, they don't really break the bank. Equally, I have a pair that I've had for several years now, which are velvet leggings. But again, as with the sparkly ones, they're not quite so obvious. So I think you could get away with these a lot more, but with a lovely long line shirt or blouse like my cream one, or a long line tunic top, or you could put some sparkle on the top of these, or you could wear a long shirt with them and then perhaps put a long line jacket over them. So lots of options for wearing these. Wear them with a heel or with a flat and they look equally good. Now there aren't a lot of velvet trousers around this season, but I think they are also a good item to have in the wardrobe. I've had these for about 3 or 4 years now. Again, they are Eileen Fisher. She always does some beautiful velvet in the winter, and it is machine washable, which is fantastic. Machine wash it, then you just iron it on the reverse and it looks as good as new. So something like this is an investment, but velvet never dates. So if you buy some velvet this year and only wear it a couple of times, you will get it out again next year and the year after. So I think it's always a good idea to have a couple of velvet pieces in your wardrobe. And something like this, again, I would wear it even with the blouse that I've got on. As I showed you, I'd wear it with that knit, but also you could put one of your sparkly tops with it as well if you really wanted to dress it up. And again, heels or flats work with it. And I think it's also nice to get velvet in something other than black, which is why I really like these sort of deep purple ones. So look for something in one of those Christmassy colours. If I find any, again, I will link them for you in the description box. So without making this video too long, there are just a few more pieces that I wanted to mention. A velvet jacket, again, is another great wardrobe staple for December. You can wear it day and evening. You can dress a velvet jacket down with a pair of more casual trousers. You could wear it out for lunch. You could wear it out for drinks with friends, or you could really dress it up and put it over your party dress or some of your sequins. And then another good idea to have in the wardrobe is wraps. I don't know if you can see, but it has got a little bit of sort of lurex thread in it. So it makes it a little bit more evening-y. Wraps are a great option to have in the wardrobe, just to make something look a little bit more dressy rather than putting on an everyday coat over the top of them. And talking about coats, faux fur is also a great option to have in your wardrobe for the Christmas season and throughout the winter really. Faux fur has become an item which we wear day and evening. So a gilet is really nice to pop over a dress or even over something like my cream blouse. A coat is great to wear. Again, you can wear it over your jeans, but you can wear it over your ball gown as well. So faux fur is a really good option to have as something a little bit luxurious to put over your party outfit. And then finally, for your accessories, you know that I love metallics for winter, for summer, for day, for evening. These are both bags from our Capsule Wardrobes collection. This little silver one has kind of a snake effect to it, and it has a hat. It has a strap which you can attach to it, or you can use it just as a clutch bag. And then this little gold flap bag has that lovely sort of chain and leather combination. And again, they're both a decent size to fit everything you need for your evening, or even if you're going out for lunch during the day as well. And of course, metallic accessories you can wear in the summer, you can take them on holiday as well. So you do get great cost per wear from them. And then, of course, as far as shoes are concerned, metallic shoes, again, I would definitely have a pair of metallic shoes in your wardrobe. These are both shoes which I would wear during the summertime as well. Wear them with a pair of white trousers, a pair of cropped jeans, as well as wearing them for more dressy occasions. And then I do like flat shoes, so I do tend to go more for flat shoes. So also look out for shoes that have a little bit of embellishment on them. Something like this doesn't date, you can get it out again year after year. And equally these LK Bennett flats, which are velvet, which again I've had for 3 or 4 years. And they come out regularly every Christmas as well. And if you are somebody who likes heels, then if you opt for something that's got a block heel like this, they are far more comfortable to wear. And something like a little diamante on the front works really well. If you find the shoe and it hasn't got the embellishment on it, you can easily pick up little shoe decorations from Amazon. I'll link some for you in the description box. So they take an everyday pair of shoes into something that's a little bit more party-like as well. So I hope that has given you some ideas of pieces which you might already have in your wardrobe. I'm going to pop some outfits in here for you to show you how to wear these pieces. So I hope you found that useful. I am going to be bringing out some new services very shortly. They're going to be quite different to the services that I've had before as far as creating outfits and capsule wardrobes. So if you want to be notified when that happens, then I will put a link in the description box for a free ebook, which will also sign you up for my newsletter, and I will be announcing in my newsletter when those new services are available. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, then I would love it if you did. My videos are all about style and confidence for the 50+ woman. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, or if you have any comments to make about the video. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.